E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Voltamos com Banish. Vamos terminar esse jogo aí o mais rápido possível. Agradeço aí a todos de coração que têm se inscrito e dado aquela força. Deus abençoe a todos vocês aí. Vamos ver o que vai dar hoje, né? Lembrando pessoal, parei de fazer as missões secundárias por achar muito repetitiva. Eu vou dar uma olhadinha nessa aqui, só para ver o que que é. Se não for muito chata, eu vou fazer.
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty. We'd have more than enough of them. Folk in Boston
It's
are not
barbaric.
short of wolf pelts.
An officer must be just, or else it all unravels.
Helen is right.
I'd
The-
say
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
All bullshit aside, what's going on?
What do you care? I have my problems and you have yours, so let me handle myself. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
Life's unfair. Armour up.
Right, I used to think that too. Mind you, I'm not sure there's enough armor left.
Peaceful watch to you. I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous?
Oi, meu amorzinho. I'm fine, and you?
Banisher Rule 92. By a man's things shall you know him.
I think you've made that one up.
Uai, moço, você tá treinando seu
Yeah.
inglês aí? Beliche? Qual que é a beliche dele? É, aqui. Ele foi soldado do rei e ganhou a medalha de bravura.
Reward given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
I shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a
Now,
hawkish
Mr. Peabody,
arrow.
I shall drain the first boil.
One of these
Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not done well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
All right. I'll not press you. So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I was haunted. Someone cared for me. Saved me from my ghosts. Now I do the same.
A fine story.
I'll not bore you with more. Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Ai, que raiva, bicho foi no meu olho. Filha da mãe, viu?
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
Registro de milícia? Ah, aqui embaixo tem também.
Storeroom. Locked.
Como é que eu vou lá em cima?
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no? You chose to manifest. Why is that? Are you looking for help? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us. Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. This way. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to
Fantasma
talk.
mudo.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ué. Seguiu o fantasma.
The ghost has something to show us. Over here. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years, living, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Back down to hell!
Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. He wants us to follow him. The stain is fading. The right words of power may force the nearby specters to show themselves.
Gavamak Arsenalis.
Can I join in too? Think you could take on a ghost?
Let's get back up.
Once more with vigor.
Bloody howlers! Have some of this!
You need my help. Move yourself. Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself. Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. The ghost has something to show us.
Olha, que porrada. Ok.
Over here. I can help. Joshua looks kindly on Andrew, what were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, man. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
We lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they...
Our new friend is waiting for us.
Great! More fun!
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here.
Bom, pessoal, vou falar sobre este jogo, chama banishers.ghosts.of.new.eden, lançado em fevereiro de 2024 agora. Esse game seria praticamente um Dark Souls, só que no mundo sobrenatural. Então, são dois caçadores conhecidos como banidores, né? Que são capazes de enfrentar fantasmas. A história se passa nisso, né? Esse jogo é no estilo Dark Souls, né? Souls-like. A história se passa com esses dois, né? Banidores que vão verificar uma ilha, uma maldição que chamava o Pesadelo, e eles enfrentam esse pesadelo e acabam morrendo. A sua esposa acaba morrendo, né? E ele sobrevive, né? Com a ajuda de uma bruxa, ele sobrevive. Essa bruxa, então, ela ela traz o fantasma da sua esposa de volta para te ajudar, né, a ganhar forças para enfrentar esse pesadelo. Aí você tem uma rotina. Você vai ter que, né, aumentar seus poderes. E continuando aí, pessoal, como ela foi morta pelo pesadelo, hoje ela se tornou uma alma, né? Mas ela entra em combate junto com ele através né, do poder que a bruxa deu a ela. Então você vai ter que enfrentar esses fantasmas usando armas, você imaginar, ela usa o poder, né, dela como uma entidade, né? Aqui eu estou enfrentando algumas almas malignas, chamadas Spectres. O legal desse jogo é isso, né? Mas eu vou falar outros pontos fortes e fracos desse jogo. Caraca, acabei morrendo, vacilei aqui. Ponto fraco desse game. As batalhas são muito repetitivas, não tem muitos inimigos novos. Isso que me chateou muito, não tem. Só vai ficando mais difícil, mas não tem muitos inimigos novos. O mapa, ele é muito ruim, o mapa, infelizmente. E como são longos os mapas, deveria ter algum mecanismo, como cavalo, sei lá, qualquer coisa para ajudar, né? Na locomoção. Infelizmente eles não pensaram nisso. E o ponto forte desse jogo é a história, né? Aí você vai ter que tem várias assombrações que você ajuda. Aí você pode escolher em mandar ela pro inferno ou mandar ela pro céu, né? Queria acender. A nota pra mim desse jogo até o momento é 6.
Make a run for it. They never learn, do they?
You try this on.
Words from the past linger here.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, bastarding cold! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? Oh, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it short, I'm on duty.
E aí, Emerson? Beleza? Como é que você tá? Bom demais. Bom, pessoal, vou encerrar aqui mais uma história. A história é desse soldado aqui. Esse soldado, ele teve um amigo em combate que deu a vida, né? Que deu a vida com ele aí para salvar a do seu amigo que morreu. Ele ficou com essa culpa no seu coração aí, e aí o amigo dele, para tentar tirar essa culpa do coração dele, ficou assombrando ele durante esses 13 anos. Aí eu acabei descobrindo aqui e vou encerrar a história agora.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good. A villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas. But I'll free the slaves. I shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you who shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's life pools beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
Então aqui, pessoal, eu vou encerrar a história. Vamos falar
You're
sobre...
not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it. Accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
Então, encerrando a história, pessoal. Ele era os soldados, os dois eram amigos. E numa emboscada de índio, o Gouge, né, foi pego. E o Andrew tentou salvar ele, né? Tentou salvar ele atirando nos índios, mas ele errou e acertou o amigo. Aí ele viveu, né? Ele viveu com essa culpa, né? Com essa culpa aí por 13 anos. Aí o Joshua estava tentando falar para ele, né, que ele não é culpado. Aqui eu vou dar ao Joshua a paz que ele merece.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
You may go. I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it.
You can't kill it, but you can slow it down.
Vamos então, vamos ver como é que tá o mapa aqui. Vamos ver o que tem nessa interrogação aqui, só pra ver o que tem, né? Ah, deve ser o... É, caça-fantasma medieval. Seria mais o... Invocação do mal, né? Só que você usa, em vez de rituais, né? Você usa a arma pra matar os fantasmas.
Enough, John. I'll not listen to another moment of your ranting.
'Tis no rant, woman. Pennington's backbone's gone, and we're all suffering.
The captain's a war hero. Have respect.
Respect. Ellen Priest sets out into the wilds in search of our salvation while the captain rots in his office. I know to respect.
Olha a volta que eu vou ter que dar. Tem que vir por aqui. Nossa, é muito ruim esse mapa, viu? Passar por aqui para poder subir aqui, ó. Bem foda, né?
What do you do, John? Dig latrines? How much respect does that get you, eh?
É, cara, se tivesse um cavalo, pelo menos eu nem ligaria, mas ficar andando assim é chato.
This is pointless.
Ó, tem que seguir reto aqui. Aquele negócio, aquela bússola ali em cima nem ajuda muito, cara. Não ajuda muito não. Porque se você for olhar, ela não ó, a gente vai vir aqui. Vou ter que colocar a interrogação que é mais fácil para me localizar. Subir por aqui.
I know.
Ué? Quebrei aqui pra quê? Ah, pra poder fazer o quê? Ué? Aí, tá vendo? Esse é o problema desse jogo. Ixi, eu entrei, eu acho que no lugar errado. Aí você é obrigado a enfrentar os bichos porque esse corno não sai.
Stay put.
Ele não der, ela nem. Ah, tá.
More efficient than cannon powder.
É, o mapa é bem tosco.
I feel something close.
Fragmento de ossos. Ah, eu acho que eu já vim aqui.
Under threat.
O que nós temos aqui? Dinheiro. E um baúzinho. Aqui dentro tem alguma coisa, só olhar, né? O que é que tem. Aí ele vai dar uma entrada de uma caverna aqui. Acho que eu já vim aqui, né? Já vim aqui já. É só pra confundir a gente.
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
You trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. She'll definitely work. See that corpse? I could use a ritual.
Ah, vou mandar matar os três, vai. Eu não aguento, acabo matando todo mundo que tá na minha frente mesmo.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
They brought more friends. They brought more friends.
Não! Ah, que merda! Nossa senhora. Eu não acredito que ele morreu numa coisa tão boba. Que isso?
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
Hogging all the fun. Think you could take on a ghost? Watch out! Spectre possession.
Die, you bastard!
Can I join in too?
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in. I have another in sight. Move it, Red!
Efficient cannon powder.
Outro meio de entrar na mina.
Can't use this one.
Ué? Onde que tá as raízes? Ah, uma tá aqui. Uma tá ali. E a outra? Me ajuda aí, Emerson. Eu não tô vendo a outra. Pera aí. Ah, aqui, ó. Pô, mas como que eu acerto se ele não mira ali? Ah, ele vai mirar aqui, né? Olha que frescura, hein? Vou ter que acertar ela daqui. Espera que eu vi, quer ver? As bobeiras que tem nesse jogo. Ué?
to earth! Fight!
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Ah, ele não atira, olha. Ele não atira, esse vagabundo.
Fire! Wind! Perfect!
É sério que esse vagabundo não atira? Porra, será que eu vou ter que subir tudo isso aqui só por causa dessa merda? Pra ele acertar daqui. Ele só acerta daqui, eu acho. Porra. Umas bobeiras, né? Esses caras não são muito... E não são muito inteligentes não que fizeram esse jogo. Saco, né, meu? Frescurate. Nossa senhora. Ai, gacha saco. Eu tenho que correr aqui, recarregar rápido e acertar rápido. Eu não acertei, né? Puta que pariu. Ah, que merda! Umas partes muito chatas, né? Tem umas partes muito chatas. Não é? Não é isso não? Ai, que saco, hein? Nossa, cara. Saca pior. É por aqui mesmo. É, vai ser dureza isso aqui, viu? Ah, vou dar o jogo mal feito dos infernos. Porra, meu. Puta que pariu, viu? Ó, se eu não tiver lá olhando, de ficar olhando pra essa porra chegar lá. Nossa, que inferno, viu? Que inferno. Pega, meu, tem que ser mais pra cá. Eu tenho que vir aqui pra pegar os dois aqui. Nossa, que chato. Que chato, viu? Tô pensando muito. Eu tô meio cansado desse jogo mesmo. Vou baixar a nota dele pra 4. Ficando injogável mesmo. Já errei. Não pegou. Olha lá, ah, que isso, meu? Olha esse jogo mal feito. Não pega.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
The heart's yours. The roots are mine.
Eu me matando à toa, gente. Que saco, viu? O jogo é muito bagunçado.
No, I don't use fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Eu achando que era daquele jeito, tá vendo? O jogo é muito bagunçado, assim, irrita muita gente.
Listen, I see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
We'll be seeing you.
Very good.
Whenever you're ready. Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade. Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with. Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid them farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here. Wasn't I always? You'll get it next time. The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
I'm sorry.
As am I. Soon Pennington shall be too. Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Watch your step.
Not gonna make this easy for me then.
On your toes, Scotsman. Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Expecting to face a regiment.
In a way. We knew the dying would try to fight. We had to keep them from affecting them.
Charming.
Can't blame a man for wanting to make it home alive.
Great! More fun!
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made change.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link. I love doing that.
Whatever's down here, they're not like that.
Three Island guest spot.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
There's more of.
You'll have to hit harder than that. Sharpen up. Red, look at this.
What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy. Corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice. Something's concealed.
Spectral stains block the mechanism. Off we go then.
Porrada.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Ué. Say it together.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonating.
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me! I'm not your foe!
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all! He'll bury us all!
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
Onde que tá a porra do lugar pra quebrar, hein?
The chain goes that way. Could you reach it by those carts?
Que carrinho? Que carrinho que ela poderia alcançar? Já sei. Tem que pegar a porra do carrinho lá embaixo. Rolação dos infernos, hein? Cá, jogo, hein? Vou baixar sua nota pra 4 já já. Muito enrolado. Ai, não vira. Ai, não vira se for um pouquinho mais pra frente. É. Putz, verdade. Como que eu vou? Verdade, cara. Como é que eu vou? Um saco. Como é que eu vou subir lá? Que merda. Verdade. Como é que eu vou subir? Ai, que saco. Esse cadelo. Oh, meu Deus, como é que eu vou subir ali? Oh, porcaria de jogo.
Why were these galleries walled up?
I don't know. The walls were there when we got here. As if our predecessors had a reason for blocking it up.
Como é que eu vou usar o carrinho? Se eu... Filha da puta. Vamos ver essa merda desse lugar aqui. Vagabundo, tem esse lugar aqui, né, seu vagabundo?
An echo whispering to me.
Reinforcements!
That Spectre's looking for a body.
They brought more friends.
Watch out! Spectre! Sebastian, what is this place?
It's nothing. It's only... The people were angry. And for good reason.
Rebel camp.
Voices from the dead ripple here.
They change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
Weapons, sabotage plans? Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
All right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
What's this? A black market shopping list.
Can't be. We had few rations. Many starved.
Sebastian Priest. In the mine, you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life for it.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
Eu vou lá, hein?
I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
Como é que eu faço para acertar ali? Bosta de mapa. Por isso que eu falo desse jogo. É uma bosta. Não sei como é que eu pulo ali.
You need to see this. Here, I found something.
Still impressive. Path is clear.
We go deeper. Hogging all the fun. Don't fret. We're coming for you. I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? That would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
Christ, where are we now?
Nossa, mais corrente? Que saco!
Miners. Left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
Esse jogo só anda.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies, nothing but silence for your answer.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
That body. These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. Priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. But someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the Lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why? Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
It's leeching Helen's essence. We must tell her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Second here. Lost in the dark. And one by one they died.
We'll soon be out. Together.
Little boy and me would appreciate you staying close.
Merson, me diz. Você tá aí, Merson?
I know the stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
We're getting close.
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
Ai, ai. Ué. Esse aqui ainda é melhor ainda, né?
feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
These chains, an echo, I think.
Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them.
Duas. Falta só mais um, está o outro. Ah, lá de cima que eu não tô achando. Tá aqui. Droga. Vou pegar essa primeiro.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Steam up.
É sério? Você sabe pra isso?
Voices from the dead ripple here.
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
What are you?
Unchain me, Pennington.
You. No. No.
You will return and unchain me, Pennington. I will let you rest until you set me free.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
Another ghost rallying the wrath of lesser spectres to its cause. This is about the agony of Deborah Comenius.
Aye, and the guilt of the people of New Eden. Can you see it?
Not yet.
I hear you, Pennington. Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
What happens if we do?
Then I will crawl and climb and knock, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
A broken pipe, locked away, forgotten, down in the dark. Lift the heavy chains from her, free me.
If we do, will you talk with us?
No check chat, eh?
Here it comes. She must have a weakness.
Bad timing.
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her! I can see the weaker links. The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Get this next time.
I'll kill you, and they will be the next.
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her! Call on me, Red. Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her!
Musita 2323 sais vem jantar.
Vou jantar e já volto, pessoal. Prontinho, pessoal, já tô comido. Vamos voltar.
You pay for this! You are all
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Release her! So long I feel alive.
Atea? Atea! I'm afraid you want to take care of them. Where did you go?
Damn chains!
Wrong one. Atea? Atea!
Come on, Red!
He's down. Nice shake.
What?
Where did you go?
This way!
I've got you.
Talking all the fun.
I don't think I'm harming this thing.
Coming after anything standing in its way. Find me!
The darkness devours me. Eats me.
Give me a sign. Come at me. Beat you all.
Let me out!
she? I need a sign!
Over here.
Wrong one.
Thank you. Standing by.
This is useless.
Lift these chains from me!
Droga.
You are all to blame for this!
Call on me, Red.
Bad timing.
Ô, filha da puta!
Suffer like I suffered!
Never mind. Do this myself.
Ah, seu vagabundo!
I can see the weaker links.
Get this next time.
You are all to blame for this!
Bad timing.
I'll kill you! And they will be the next!
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is welcome as the dawn. Deborah.
enough mines for a lifetime. Can we go now? What was that thing?
A puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but Pennington's dereliction of Deborah is what caused all this. So what now?
Pennington had Deborah locked up screaming. When she was dead, he ignored her. He's a disgrace.
But Helen Priest is enthralled to a trickster spirit. She can't be trusted either.
But eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Por que não deixa fazer viagem rápida, né? Pro escuro no rabo.
What is it?
The rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no poet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart. Fresh air, at last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Why?
This is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly? It's gone?
Aye. The puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future, and the future of many, depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
Guilt eats you from the inside. You knew you should have braved the mines. You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I choose to die in the light. There is nothing in the pit but darkness.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order, keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So, Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that. Fairfax Haskell too played a part in the killing of Deborah Comenius. He faced up to his wrongs. Now you will face up to yours.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
Deborah was no witch. The good and fearful folk of New Eden turned on her to protect themselves, and so did you. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
I have faith in Helen Priest. Step down, Captain. Perhaps you may begin to wash your guilt away.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will. You failed, Captain. As an officer, as a man. You brought a curse upon the people of New Eden. No. The fort needs a leader without blood on her hands. I'll do it. I'll place the blame where it belongs. How Marif, how Gunjo.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
When has a man seen and done too much? As a soldier, a leader, a father.
Down with tyranny. Justice prevails. If we are to survive, there is much to do, and survive we shall. For the record, beyond that door, Captain Pennington was tried and executed for his crimes.
We did what was needed. The story you tell is up to you. Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here.
Job done.
We need the money.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Eu confundi o abrigo.
So, what now?
What did Ceridian say when we first met her?
Once we'd weakened the nightmare's influence, we could use the void to enter its lair.
Deborah's grip on the settlers has diminished. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the void breach will take us back to New Eden town.
Just like that, eh?
Well, yes, just like that. Something bothering you?
But aren't we rushing things a little?
We've lost too much time already. We have a nightmare to confront, remember? Sometimes I hate the world. Another free woman, bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble too weak to face its own mediocrity. Cowards hiding behind fake virtue. And for what? They won't even say her name. Why? Why her?
They know no better. They know only fear and hate what they cannot understand.
Especially when a woman is involved.
It matters not now anyway.
A woman died for nothing and it matters not?
That's not what I meant. But the lassie is dead. All we can do now is try to give her her rest.
Perhaps she does not want to rest. When I left Cuba, anything could have befallen me. I was bright, free, talented. Though I had the wrong tongue, the wrong sex, the wrong skin. I defied life. I expected so much more from the world. I was arrogant. Arrogant to believe I needed no one. To shut out my mother and experience curandera and listen instead to my sister.
Your childhood friend. What happened?
I had little and wanted more. A dangerous thing when you have our type of talent. Anything could have befallen me, but it didn't.
But something did happen. Something happened to Deborah, and then something happened to you, and now we are both paying that price.
You still have your life.
What's it worth when I'm no better than those cowards of New Eden?
We made a choice, Rory. You made it willingly.
Aye, I did. Look, all this, it's a lot to endure. We're both exhausted. I know I am.
I cannot tire.
I know. I know how hard it's been for you.
You have no idea. None at all.
I'll do my best to understand, if you'll let me. We should have faith. Look at us. We'll get to where we're going.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about what we have conquered or what we have achieved or how far we have journeyed. Look at us. Look at me. I loathe what I've become. Can't you see that?
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. Good night.
Antea, I would have gone with you. Not funny. I have to walk to the stupid bloody island.
Né? Onde ele tá?
Antea? Please tell me you're here.
There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You were not alone. Can we go now?
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
Alright, let's make haste. But slowly.
Que saco.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. The spell isn't working. I think she's gone.
These stains block the way through, like a thick web. After you, dear.
Can't get enough of my backside, can you?
Onwards.
What?
Strange how I barely knew Ceridian, yet feel like I've lost someone deeply important.
Ah, cadê a porra da mulher, meu?
Seeker!
Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her.
She draws well.
Well, can we draw this to a close? We need to talk to Kate.
How can she find anything in this mess?
We're wasting time. Let's go. Shall we dance then? Ask for help if you need it. Fucking all the fun. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Backed by the Banishers, Helen Priest dethroned Captain Pennington. Dark truths were unearthed. Some secrets remain buried. The survivors must now set aside old sins and build themselves lives worth living. But can Helen Priest lead them into the future, chained as she is to her past?
We have enough Bibles for Hugh Bachelor. What do you think?
Don't ask me. One is already too many.
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
I believe Daniel Keane has...
You did it, didn't you, you mutton-faced old hag? You damned well up and did it. Oh!
Good day to you, Mr. Keane.
Likewise, sir. What brings you this way?
Everything all right?
All right? No. Mind you, things are better than they were. Thick skin was... well, she could be sharp. Not everyone liked that.
Interesting. But not what I meant. The thing is, Mr. Keane, you're haunted.
Me? Who'd want to haunt me? I'm not the kind to have lovers nor enemies. No. Wait. Edith. I've not seen my sister. Could it be her?
The sister is missing. These people just can't stay out of trouble.
How long has your sister been missing?
I don't know. Longer than she should. I hate them woods, I do. They're strange. Voices echo in the trees. Puts the woolies right up me. Please, sir, my sister may be in danger. Can you find her?
There better be something in it for us.
I can make no promises, Mr. Keane. I am sympathetic to your predicament.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Hurry. Find my sister, please.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice. Your crop is meagre, but it's growing.
Pray it stays that way. What little grain we have is rotten. Look. A chest.
Well, open it, Job and all.
Is it a map? Could it be a treasure map?
Let me see. Give it here.
So, a treasure map.
He knew but didn't tell us. That's suspicious.
So I see. Can't eat that.
I'm at my wit's end with it.
That decay is consistent with a haunting.
What news of my sister?
You found a map, I believe.
Map? What map?
A map. In a chest. You dug it up. With your sister. That map.
Oh, yes. That map. How do you know about that?
I'm a banisher. I dig up secrets. Part of the job.
I'm impressed. And I admit a little bit vexed.
Where did the map lead?
I don't know. Up into the hills, out into the woods, across the bridge on the Boston Road. I can't say where exactly.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
I ain't going nowhere.
Ah, vou nem.
The bridge on the Boston Road.
There'll be a waterfall somewhere
Vou
not
fazer essa missão nem. Ah, não.
far away.
Oh, damn this to hell. What news from the woods? Is anyone alive?
No news yet on that front.
Then I'll ask you to keep looking.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious. I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left New Eden. Gone west, perhaps into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done?
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut.
Oh, porra, meu bicho foi no meu olho.
I have another in sight.
Basta!
Symbols. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Can I tell my arse from my elbow? Bloody mongrel!
Que? Isso aqui é o chat do YouTube. Põe pra carregar pra mim. Deve ser aqui dentro.
Marcin Leth!
I join in too?
Droga. Onde será que tá essa cabana? Esburrada.
This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker? Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home? Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye, fair enough.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst. The circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with... that.
Ah, sure.
Esse é o problema desse jogo, né? Ficar andando, andando, andando. Se tivesse pelo menos um cavalo, né? Ele só pula onde está com pedrinha, então não pula. Frescurete do inferno.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
God, you're tougher than a gadfly.
Look to me. Not gonna ask for help?
Chapes 10 sais te chamou no Hadouken.
Ó, o Chaps apareceu. Ó o Chaps aí. E aí, Chaps? Achei que você tinha ido embora. Falar, o Chaps foi embora. Eu falei, deve ter ido levar as meninas pra tomar banho, né? Como é que funcionava esse elevador aí? Eu queria entender como é que funcionava esse elevador. Vocês sabem como funciona? Você sabe qual que é a engenharia disso aqui, Merson? Eu não sei não. Como é que funciona? Você sabe como funciona esse elevador da época antiga aí? Você sabe como funciona isso? Nossa senhora, a puta que pariu. Tinha que ter um jeito de cortar essa subida, tá doido?
Things look better here. Helen is working out.
Ué? Caraca. Ele não abre a porta, não?
Spectral traces. Something's up with Helen.
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did not count on seeing you two again. I take it you've returned for a reason?
Então, cara, mas como é que ele sabia calcular?
I've mailed for the fort. The messenger didn't make it, but I'm glad to make his delivery for him.
Mail? From who?
I don't know. Family? Friends? They seem to come from outside New Eden.
Ah, from before. They could be good for morale, or they could ruin it. Well, thank you.
What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps.
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
How was their relationship?
I believe it was stormy, as you'd expect between a commander and his disobedient daughter. I do think he loved her, but as far as anyone ever saw, he never shed a single tear for her.
Later, after he exiled her, did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter. And that, my inquisitive banisher friends, is all I know about the matter.
Go gentle, Helen.
Failing that, go hard.
Grace was right in front of us all along. I barely recognize her.
Let's find her. Lammy should be able to help us with the ritual.
Então, esse aqui é um peso que eu queria entender, né? Como é que eles fazem, né? Porque se o peso for maior que o sobrepeso, como é que sobe
No
ainda?
governor, no meeting house. And it seems, no faith.
Hear me when I say our king is our first. All our patience.
Red, Antea, what news of the company?
We're working on it. We found a page ripped from a book. Do you recognize it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later, the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down, and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my True Pursuer. This Seeker... Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find her.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking.
Thank you for your help.
Could you tell Grace that I'm still her friend? I'd be glad to see her again.
Once we found her, we'll be glad to tell her.
Acha saco pra esse jogo mesmo, cara. Eu tô querendo só ver a luta contra o pesadelo. Mas esse jogo ele é muito enrolativo, cara. Ai, cara, torna cansativo, né?
Go on then. Talk to me. Don't hold back.
You act as though all is well. As though I had not died. I'm dead. And I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all. But you pretend not to see it. That makes me angry. And it makes me sad.
I never wanted that.
I know. But it still felt that way.
Bom, galera, essa foi a live de hoje. Esse jogo, não consegui terminar o jogo ainda. Eu parei um pouco porque o jogo tá muito cansativo, Merson. Tá muito enjoativo. Porque os inimigos são sempre o mesmo, não tem muita inovação, sabe? Agora eu só partir para a principal mesmo para encerrar. Valeu, Merson, fica com Deus, hein? Boa noite, cara. Até amanhã, se Deus quiser.
Que é isso, é risada? Não, não é não. Isso é